So the bonus play to the top 10 best youth football plays series is the lead ISO play. And I've got here, looks like the original Power I 23 power lead dive. I've kind of changed that up since this is the bonus play, since I only did 10 plays 10 years ago in this series. You've got one of the backs faking a sweep, and then the fullbacks leading for the tailback through the hole here, ISO on the linebacker. So this is just a great play. You can see I've got it in the T formation, the pistol, the offset I. I've run this pretty much out of every formation you can think of in youth football. And so this is a great play concept to have in your youth football playbook. And I'm sure almost everybody does. So this is the bonus number 11 play in the best youth football plays series. If you don't like it, think there should be another play, continue watching, and if you don't see your play, please leave a comment below. So number 11, the lead ISO. Hey coaches, welcome back. This is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. How you guys doing today? Today we're going to go over what I consider the best youth football plays. This is an updated video from an article I wrote 10 years ago on what I thought the top 10 best youth football plays were. 10 years ago, I actually had a very specific play. This year, I take it more into the play concept and give you three other formations, that play and three other formations, so we can look at it that way, which after 10 years, that's a better way to look at this, because I've become more of a multi-formation guy. And from that article, actually, I had said in the article that I hope my sixth grade team could run all these formations, and I basically wrote that into the Power Wing Beast offense, which many of those plays we did start running for that sixth grade teams and others. So let's get into what I think are the best youth football plays. And before we do that, please subscribe, like, comment, share, hit the notify button, all that good stuff. That really helps me out with the YouTube Google algorithm to get my videos and content more at the top. That doesn't cost you anything. It's free, and it really helps me a ton. And tell me what your favorite play is in the comments. That's a big help. Thanks a lot. So let's jump right into it. Number 10, the power dive. Yes, this was number 10. From one of my favorite formations that I run, the Power I call it Pi. For Power I, it's short on the wrist coach, so that's why it's Pi. And it's a little bit different, my variation of the Power I. I was a fullback, so I was always having trouble getting to the hole before the tailback did. So I moved my guys over to the hole area, as you can see on this original play here. And in this Power Dive series, what I consider power is I've got two lead blockers going through the hole, and then a back going in. And so you can see it here in the Power I. I've got it also in the T, a diamond gun, and a wishbone. But man, Power Dive is a great youth football play and is number 10 in our series of the best youth football plays. Number 9, the Crossbuck Counter. Yeah, this play is a great play, and you gotta love the name. The original play came from the wing T in a split backfield. One of our rivals used to run this play against us about 10 years ago, when I actually made these plays up, actually, the original article. And they did so well. I fell in love with the play. We really had to learn how to defend it. It's a great youth football play because of the misdirection, and really like this play a lot. It is a little bit difficult to implement. You've got to have a good quarterback, and your backs need to be patient and let it all work. But original play was out of a wing T, kind of a split backfield. Here I have it out of the T formation, the Power I and Wishbone. You can see those. And all of these plays are, I've written those selected youth football plays, eBooks for top youth football formation. All of these plays and concepts are in those books, not only the Power Wing Beast offense. So number 9, the Crossbuck Counter. Number 8, we're getting into it. The fullback dive or the fullback counter here. The original play was out of the spin offense, double slot, double wing spin formation here. It was a great formation for us. We ran this quite a bit from 2005 to 2008. I had two great fullbacks, and they would play side dive and backside counter dive. So either way you want to run this, it's a great play. The original was out of this double wing, double slot kind of thing. And then I've got it out of the T formation, the offset I, and the wishbone. Once again, it's similar to the crossbuck, but you really don't have the cross action. It's just a dive. The quarterback and the fullback are making all that play action. Main play action is going one way, fullback's going another way. A lot of times youth football plays, the reason this play works is they lose the fullback. So that really is a great play if your fullback is a good running back and also a good blocker. Number 7, the power sweep. Yep, the power sweep is definitely a top youth football play. It's run great here out of the original single wing power sweep there. Very nice play. A team in Arvada, Denver used to run this against us. We had to blitz it to stop it. They never figured out our blitz to stop it, but they were really good at it, and it was very pretty to watch them run it, especially when we made tackles. But when you didn't get there, it was a big gainer for them. And another coach here in Keller runs it out of the wishbone, and he runs it really well. So you can see out of the wishbone, the T, and the power I, all similar formations, all kind of work into the single wing because the quarterback is running it out of this, and so you get all those blockers and don't lose anything. So I consider the power sweep one of the top youth football plays that you can have in your playbook. Number 6, the wingback counter. Ooh, goodness. If you might tell from this, I really like counter and misdirection plays for youth football, and that's why they've made the list over some of the other base kind of plays. But yeah, the wingback counter is an amazing play. I've run it out of the I formation here in the original. What's good about this play, especially if you have a small wingback that's shifty and fast, it can run the ball. It's hard to see a small wingback come across the line here. They'll get hidden behind your offensive line and pop out, and over aggressive defense who's following the tailback will not see the little wingback coming across the line there on the backside. Great play. Team we played about 3 years ago almost beat us because second half they figured out our defense players did not see this little back, and they almost came back and beat us off that one play. So yeah, it's a highly effective play when you've got a good back at wing back. I have it out of the double wing here. You know, this wing back counter, you really have to have a wing back. So there you go. Single wing, wing T, double wing there. You can see it all there. Different formations, highly effective play. That's why it's number 6 in the best youth football play series. Number 5, and the only pass play on the list for top 10, because really at younger youth football ages, it's really hard to get a pass off. I throw a lot of these backside tight end pop passes, and that's why I consider it one of the top best youth football plays. Here I ran out the double wing. You can see I've got wing back motion going one way, all the play action, and we're throwing backside. Here I had a fullback helping on the backside. You can or can't do that. It's up to you. But here I've got it out of the beast. We throw it out of the beast quite a lot. The nickname's Popeye. That's the audible for this pass is Popeye. We also call it Kentucky Fried Chicken because it's a pop pass, and yeah, so in Popeye's chicken. So Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeye's pop pass. It's out of the diamond T here. I got motion. I like it with motion because the young defenders, defensive backs, watch motion, and you'll get their eyes off for a second, and then you can pop it backside to the tight end. And I don't care if you're running them a flat, a little out, a little seam, but just a 1-2 step drop where you don't have to block it too long. Get the ball out of your hands. That's what I'm looking for on this number 5 tight end pop pass, and I prefer it to the backside. Number 4, coming into the big boy plays here, the reverse. The original play was out of this spin war double slot formation, and you get the quarterback hands off to one of the wing backs, and then the other wing back comes around for the reverse. That's fairly difficult. In these other here, out of the T, offset the wing T, I have the quarterback just handing off to the one back versus the double. It's a little bit easier for youth football. All play actions kind of going one way, and then the reverse is coming back. I do like to Z block my fullback over sometimes, so you'll see that. And I do like motion in there if you can get it. But I consider a reverse is deeper than the quarterback, if you're wondering, and a counter is underneath the fullback. So, oh yeah, and then the wing T here, I have an end around reverse. So that's a little different if you take a look at that. But yes, the reverse is like the Hail Mary play in youth football. Because, you know, passing is difficult in youth football. But if you can set up your reverse, get your implementation and your time in practice, it will repay you big dividends when you are like 4th and 25 and need a big play, or you've got one last play to run to win. If you can accomplish and figure out how to implement this and execute it, it's a Hail Mary pass for youth football. So number 4, the reverse play. All right, top 3, here we go. I like jet sweeps or jet motion or orbit motion sweeps. In my top 3 here for best youth football plays to be in your playbook. The original here I had a 2x2 spread. Love that play. Jet really is great, and there's a video I've got on what's jet motion versus orbit motion. So really this number 3 should be any motion sweep. Jet motion's good when you've got like a reading DN that's not coming in and penetrating. The orbit motion is a little bit better if you've got a DN that kind of comes in a little bit and you can get up around him. But those are 2 things there that you guys can look at about motion. But I like, for number 3, sweep motion play, I've got it out of the double wing, the offset I, and the wing T, as you can see there. You just need a wing to make it occur, and there you go. And it really works when you have the top speedy back in the league set up this motion sweep. Everything else counters off of it. All this good stuff works off of it. Use your speed, use your stud if you've got that fast back to get outside. It's just so easy and you can score quick. So that's why it's number 3 on the best youth football plays series. All right, number 2, getting down to the nitty gritty here. And as you may or may not know, I am a power football kind of guy because I'm a defensive minded game management, clock management kind of guy, field position. And the wedge play, I just really love it. And my players have grown to love it because a lot of times this fullback wedge or just the wedge play being number 2, a lot of my players, because we take pride in it, it'll be 4th and 10 and I'll, take a timeout, go out there, what do you play you want to run? And they will say wedge, which we call the honey badger, because you know what the honey badger does, or wild weasel, or the pink unicorn. Those are our 3 audibles for it. They absolutely love the wedge, and we believe in the wedge that well that they will call that. And the original, I had it out of the double wing. With the double wing fullback wedge is an amazing play. You've got reverse and counter action by all the backs, which is eye candy for the defense, and then the fullback hits the middle. Perfect play. I got it out of the T formation here. Offset I. Love this out of the offset I formation too, and love it out of the spread. And then I've got it out, which I don't have here, but if you took this offset eye, do a double split and then run this same play, great play. Wing tee, same thing, another great play. I just love the wedge, and I run it out of beast, offset eye, wing tee. I run it out of almost every formation. It's really good out of a spread 2x2 to run the wedge too. With your quarterback or fullback, because everybody's spread out really well. So this is why the wedge concept, fullback wedge, is number 2 on the best youth football plays. Number 1, and I got a lot of grief for this because my number 1 play, the individual play, was the beast right tank, and everybody's like, the beast, what the heck is the beast? And now a lot more people know what the beast is and know why the beast right tank is the number 1 play in youth football. But really, it's the power off tackle play. It's like 3, 2, 3, and 4 blockers all at the point of attack and all, going off tackle. That's why this play is the number 1 play in youth football, along with the wedge and the sweep plays. These are just those bread and butter plays for any youth football offense to have. Now you can see, okay, not everybody is a beast Yale Single Wing believer like I am, and I've run it since '94 and run it well, so I believe in it. But it's also great out of the tee. It's also very good out of the power eye and also good out of the wishbone. So you can still run this play, and you can overload. I didn't overload all the other formations there, but you can overload too, and it's also run out of the traditional single wing. So this power off tackle is concept play is what I consider the top play in youth football, because really we want to get good blocking, run the tunnel, and hit the ladder and score a touchdown. So your number 1 play is the power off tackle. So what do you guys think? How did you like my list? Did you like that I went to more play concepts than just a single play? Is there a play that you think is the best play in youth football? I know a lot of folks have said, a guy over in Twitter, maybe I'm repeating itself, said I wasn't very creative. Youth football, I'm a conservative coach. I go with what's worked for me. I do get kind of wild with my spread and wildcat and squad gang series and doing the spreading out the single wing formations. But I know these plays work. They've worked for me and other coaches to be successful, win playoff games, and win championships. So if you want to argue with it, leave me some comments, and maybe you can persuade me to add your favorite play to the list. And maybe I'll make a video of all the comments on other plays that people leave. So here we go. Let's just go back real quick. Power off tackle, fullback wedge, motion jet sweep, reverse, tight end pop pass, wingback counter, power sweep, fullback counter, crossbuck counter, power dive. That rounds out the top 10. And number 11 is the lead ISO. So there you go. The best youth football play series updated from 10 years ago. Hope you guys liked it. Hey, if you like this video, please help me out. You can go over to coachparker.org, hit my playbook store. I've got a ton of playbooks over there. All these plays, well, at least most of them, come out of all the new playbooks that I've written. Wishbone eye, power eye, single wing, double wing, wing T, T formation, beast offense, multi-spread offense. Got defense drills, blocking book 707, and 8-man footballs over there. So if you want to help me out to support me making more youth videos, and you need a new play or drill or information, please buy one of my playbooks. If you're all good to go and don't need anything new, please like and subscribe and comment, share the video if you get a chance. This really helps me out with YouTube and brings me up in the search algorithm a little bit better. So it doesn't cost you anything, but helps me out a ton. Man, if you can comment what your favorite play is, or what you would like your favorite play to be on the list, please do that. That really helps me out a ton to make comments. Again, this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. Thanks for joining me today. Remember to play for fun, and winning is funner. Ciao. See you guys next time.